Hi, let's just talk about the budget. I'm quite curious to know that how it's going to affect me and my business. So let's first talk about the minimum wage. The minimum wage is going to increase effectively from next year, April 2026. So if you're about 21, it's going to increase by 50p. So the new minimum wage is going to be £12.71. If you're between 18 to 20, it's going to increase by 85p. So the new minimum wage is going to be around £10.85. If you're between 16 to 17 as an apprentice, current minimum wage is £7.55. It's going to increase to £8. Next thing is tax threshold froze till 2031. So what does that actually mean? When your tax band doesn't move, but your salary moves, you automatically get slipped into paying more taxes. That's called the physical drag. So your tax band is here and your salary keeps increasing. Automatically, you would start paying more taxes for that particular, though the tax band has not increased, if that makes sense. Cash ISR limit is cut down to 12,000. Currently, the cash ISR limit is £20,000. Now, what he's saying is basically it's going to cap down to £12,000 from 2027, and the rest of the £8,000 you can put it in shares and ISR as an investment. This is basically to give a nudge to the younger generation to invest. But this is not going to affect people who are about 65. Energy bills are about to get cheaper from 2026, £150. So the unit rate is going to reduce so that you can save up to around £150. Then two-child limit has been scrapped from 2026. So what does that actually mean? So families on the universal credit, 3 and above children, once again gets the support for each child. This is something to do with the child benefit. It's nothing to do with the child benefit, sorry. It's only about the universal credit only. Student loan threshold is frozen. So from 2027, so it's again kind of like a physical drag. So as you are a student and then you get a new salary, your wages will increase. So once your wages will increase, you'll end up paying more taxes as well. So the student is going to be a bit of a problem. New surcharge on 2 million properties. That's a bit of a hit. So what does that actually mean? From 2020, if you own a property about 2 million, you will be paying tax on top of the council tax. So what's the bands, right? So if your property is between 2 million to 2.5 million, you would be paying around 2,500 per year. If it's between 2.5 to 3.5 million, you're going to be paying around £3,500 per year. If it's between 3.5 to 5 million, you're going to be paying around 5k every year. And if it's about 5, then you're going to be end up paying around 7,500 per year. And here is the catch. It's based on the current value, not what you paid. And it's the owner who is going to pay, not the tenants. And EV get per mile mileage charge. So I'm not sure how this is going to calculate, but for every mile, you have to pay around 3p per mile. And I really don't understand how that's going to work, but that's going to come into effect from 2028. So if this has helped you, please do follow and share. And this is my first video, so please be kind. Thank you.